Hey, what is going on guys? Danny here, hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to make this quick video as it looks like we've just got our first pictures of the RTX 3080. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and give you guys my thoughts on it. As always, nothing is confirmed until release, take it with a grain of salt. When it comes to Nvidia, they're always really good at preventing leaks from happening. We usually don't see much happening until we're very close to release, so they're very tight-lipped on this kind of stuff. This was evident 2 years ago with the RTX 20 series, where we didn't actually see any leaks until a few weeks prior to launch. With Computex pushed back all the way until September of 2020 due to everything that's going on in the world, lots of tech companies like AMD and Nvidia are gearing up for the product releases, and among those, it's been highly speculated that we'll be seeing a new generation of graphics cards from both manufacturers. AMD has actually confirmed this, in fact, as recently at the Bank of America Securities Global Technology Conference, their CFO, Devinder Kumar, said that Big Navi is a Halo product, which means top of the stack or flagship, and is on track to be released in late 2020 before the consoles, which no doubt points to an announcement at Computex 2020 in September. We've also gotten quite a few details about Big Navi and the RDNA 2 architecture, thanks to Sony and Microsoft unveiling the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, respectively. AMD has been quite vocal about their upcoming releases, and I think there's a good reason for that. But moving on, and Nvidia on the other hand has been a lot more quieter in this regard. We recently haven't seen any concrete rumors or leaks regarding the RTX 30 series or Ampere. We did see the enormous GA100 GPU, which was released back in early May, but that was a product targeting the data center market, not really related to the gaming market at all, and the release of the GA100 GPUs wasn't something we could really extrapolate any data out of or anything which could give us an idea of how, say, an RTX 3080 Ti might perform. However, it looks like the leaks and rumor mill is starting to get going, as today we just got pictures posted online which are allegedly showcasing the upcoming RTX 3080, and usually I wouldn't make videos about this, but the design shown here was very interesting, something we haven't really seen before. The pictures were posted on the Chinese forum ChipHill and was later reported by Video Cards. The card shown here is probably an early prototype or an engineering sample, but the design is very intriguing for an open air cooler design. Nvidia is again going to be going with an open air cooler design, which is great and I'm happy, as they had already transitioned to open air cooler designs for the reference design when they launched the RTX 20 series. Open air coolers are a lot better than blower styled cards, and they also run much quieter too. Another benefit in going with an open air cooler is that since AIBs are usually a month or so late in releasing custom models, many people would be left waiting for those cards as they wouldn't want to go with a blower. But the reference open air coolers from the RTX 20 series actually worked quite well, so they were definitely a viable option for everyone. Taking a look at the leaked pictures, and upon first glance, it looks like your typical open air cooler design, although the heatsink does appear to be quite a bit thicker than when compared to the heatsink from the reference RTX 2080. But since this is an early engineering sample, they might have just stuck on a larger heatsink because they wanted to overcompensate in these scenarios. Now, taking a closer look, and you'll notice that there's only one fan as opposed to two. However, when the card is flipped around, we actually see that there is another fan on the back. So we do actually have two fans, just one on each side. Where on the side that would be facing down in a traditional case has the first fan closer to the I/O, and the second fan is on the back closer to where you would find the PCIe power connectors like your 8-pin or 6-pin. A very interesting design choice here by Nvidia, and one we haven't really seen before from reference cards or even AIBs. I'm wondering what would have prompted them into investing in this sort of design as opposed to your traditional open air cooler design. I'm also curious to know what kind of implications this can have in regards to thermals. In this setup, we've essentially got a push-pull configuration as opposed to just push, which could end up being a lot more efficient, as one fan is blowing cool air directly onto the PCB, which includes components like the GPU die, memory, and VRMs, and then the second fan operates in such a manner where it takes the hot air and easily exhausts it out, so push-pull. This could, in theory, result in lower temps, but I'm also wondering maybe this was a necessity for these Ampere GPUs. Maybe they run hotter when compared to previous generation GPUs. Remember, as we shrink process nodes, the transistors are packed more densely together, which results in a hotter chip. We've seen this with the Ryzen 3000, as they definitely ran hotter than the first or second gen Ryzen chips, which were on 14 nanometers and 12 nanometers respectively. So perhaps the RTX 30 series might run hotter due to being on a smaller node, and Nvidia was forced into making these changes to better tame thermals. I guess we'll find out when the cards are actually released. Remember, this could be a fake, and if it is a fake, it's definitely a good one. We'll just have to wait and see, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more information about the next gen GPUs as we get close to launch. Or for us. If you guys found this video to be informative and entertaining, then hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below, check out the video description for ways to support the channel, and if you're interested in more content like this, then make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.